Hello, thank you for stopping by my channel and checking out my video. Today I'm going to show you how to make this stitch here, the crocodile stitch, or sometimes also called the dragon scale. For this one, I was trying out new things to donate for the American Cancer Society. So I came across this stitch and I thought it looked really cool as a neck warmer. This part here, I actually knitted. I just added, I just did enough chains to fit my neck size, and then just did a simple rib stitch here, knitted. But we're working on this stitch here, the crocodile stitch, and there are a few variations. But let's just start at the bottom, and this is how it's going to work. We're going to start down here and work our way up. It can also be done as a square. I do like this triangle pattern here. That's really cool. I think for my next project I'm going to try and see if I can make a Christmas tree out of it, but it will have to be flipped upside down, and it will be a different variation too. So first, a simple one here. Let's and I used a different size here. The yarn is a size 3, and I used a 5mm hook for this one. So I'm going to experiment a little bit and go with a 3.5mm hook and a 3mm yarn. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just closing the circle by making a slip stitch to the first chain and the last. Wait a minute, that didn't turn out right. One more time. That first one doesn't count. This one doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can already tell it's going to be much tighter than this was. So 4 chains, slip stitch into the last chain, and then we're going to do a chain 3, 1, 2, 3, which counts as the first stitch, and I'm going to continue with 4 double crochets into that circle. You could probably also start that with a magic circle if you wanted to. Yeah, this 3.5 hook is definitely much tighter. So 4 double crochet plus the chain 3 makes it 5. Chain 1, and then we turn around and continue 5 double crochet into this circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're going to start with the second row. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Sorry. And then I'll chain an additional 1, and then make a double crochet right back down, right back where we started, to 3 chains. So this is going to be the base for the next scale. This is going to count as a stitch, and a single a chain in between. Now on this one here, I did a chain 1 before making a double crochet here in the center, but I'm not gonna chain 1 this time. I want to see if I can bring this all together a little bit tighter so it doesn't have all these big spaces in between. So if you want to make it exactly like this, chain 1. I'm not going to do that here in this tutorial. I'm just going straight to the double crochet for the center here, and this round is just a framework. And if I continue with this pattern, I would chain another 1, but again, I don't want to do it for this pattern. It's going to turn out a little bit different. All we're going to do is go in the third chain of our 3 chain here, make another double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So that's our framework for the second row here. Looks kind of funny. And you're not going to flip it. We keep going back and forth like that, never turning our work other than turning it sideways. And here again, chain 3, which counts as 1 double crochet. So instead of 5 double crochet, there's going to be 4 on this side, plus the chain 3. 2 double crochet, 3, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches, and our chain 1, and then turn the work again to grab this other side here and put 5 double crochets in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Natural fibers sometimes can be a little bit difficult to work with, as they tend to split when you work. So pay attention to that. Okay, so where are we, right? This is the front. Here you have the single double crochet in the center, and that we're just going to use to fasten this scale, just with a slip stitch here. Then going into this next section here for the next scale. Very simple. Put 5 double crochets in this space. I said simple, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and then I'd make 1 chain, right? But I want to try out something else, so it's sometimes difficult figuring out where am I. I'm at the bottom here. So I want to to make this one scale different. I wanted to do a picot instead of one chain. So I'm going to chain 2. And again, a picot you can do many different ways. So I chained 2. I'm going through this last double crochet stitch here and slip stitch that. And then you have like a little picot here. So now back to the framework here. Doing 5 more double crochets. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that looks a whole lot different, doesn't it? So these are the variations you can make there. And I also see this is really much tighter together than this here. I'm not sure if I'm liking that. So I might continue. Let's just 1, 2, 3. 1 extra and a double crochet. Let's just see how we can do that with 1 chain in between. I think that needs to be done that way. And then double crochet in the center of the scale. 1 chain. And I like to go right in here, if you can see that. See the top of each scale. I like to go right in the first stitch of both tops of the scales. And make another double crochet. 1 chain, and in the same stitch double crochet, because now we're in the third round of our scales. 1 chain, a double crochet in the center of the previous scale, previous row, chain 1, and on top of the chain 3 we're going to make the framework for another scale. Double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the same stitch. So now you can see we have the framework for 3 more scales. 1 scale, 1 just to fasten the scale, another scale here, another fastening, and another scale there. So this is how it continues widening as you go up. And yeah, that would be the framework I used here with the this would be the framework I used here for this project, with a single crochet in between here. And I think I will continue doing it this way. And maybe next time I get to show you how I flip this whole thing around to start from the bottom up, if I can do that, and create a Christmas tree for you. So hopefully I'll get to see you soon. I hope this was helpful. Give me a like, subscribe, and you're always welcome to send me questions. Stay in touch with me. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.